Berto Melian. We are all set here for the next contest. Michael Gallagher from Ireland voted the best referee recently in AIBA, well deserved, and a big right hand as we have Oscar Valdez from Mexico in the blue corner, only 21 years old, and out of the red corner, local favorite Robenilson de Jesus Vieira, 24 years old. Vieira and Valdez, both of these guys have already earned their slots to the London Games by making it this far to the semifinals. As Valdez, you hear the boos from the crowd, the local homegrown favorite Vieira. Every time he throws a punch, you hear the cheering, and every time Vieira throws a punch, you hear the boos. Looks like this is what we'll be dealing with throughout the contest, so get used to it. Two left hands by Vieira, and Michael Gallagher issues a caution to Vieira for cuffing, throwing with the cuff or landing with the cuffs of his gloves. You need to only connect with the front top part of the glove. They used to be white in world competition, making it easier for the judges and the spectators to see the front of the glove. Now they're solid red and solid blue, but just the same, these AIBA judges are well trained. They know what to look for, and now you do too. Vieira covers up well, up against the ropes. Valdez trying to find a way to penetrate that tight defense of Vieira. Nice right-left crafty by Vieira. Nice right hand by Valdez, and Valdez has Vieira up against the ropes. Vieira is able to escape that without any harm. So you could already see the way the pace is being set. Valdez pressing the action in typical Mexican fashion, hard-headed, beautifully executed, digging shots, while Vieira, the Brazilian, fancy from the outside, trying to pick his opponent apart. Right to the head is blocked by Valdez, who's showing a very good defense as well. He has no trouble standing right in the longer, leaner Vieira's range, as he's confident in his defense. Most of those punches are being blocked, but it's a nice snapping left hand. So Valdez doing a very good job in a very tough environment here in the hometown of Robenilson Vieira. And Valdez continues to press the action, continues to be the effective aggressor, the puncher, who wants to get inside. He wants to, you can almost see him asking to put his head on the chest of Vieira so he could really rest those punches. Vieira on the other side standing on the outside, looking to box his way to victory here, using good lateral movement to keep Vieira turning. Flashy, as mentioned, is Vieira. Vieira on the outside. Valdez throwing what looked like a scoring shot to end round one. So you got a good shot right here of the Maracanazinho Gymnasium, where you'll see much action from the 2016 games. Oscar Valdez, though, with a deserving 1-point lead after round one. You could see some good shots by Vieira there as we take a look back at the action. But look how most of those punches, except for that second one by Vieira, were blocked. One fell short, the other two were blocked. It looked like one got in by Vieira. But you now see Valdez just charging, just head down. There's a nice right hand by Valdez, and a left one tried to push through the guard, but they really don't seem. See, those are more pushing shots. Vieira's not really getting any leverage on them. He's not turning his fists over or getting the snap that you really want to see. Valdez up by one here after the first round. This is a chess match of sorts. Valdez says, I think my game plan is better. Vieira says, I think mine is. And both of them are sticking to them religiously. Right to the body by Valdez. Nice combination punching. Look at Valdez letting his hands go as Vieira trying to figure out a way to box the ears off Oscar Valdez. Vieira, a 2008 Olympian. He also took gold at the second Pan American Game qualifier in Quito, Ecuador, by beating Alberto Melian, who we saw in the last contest. As I say, these are very much preview bouts for what we will see in the London Games, as all of the boxers so far that we've seen in this 56-kilogram weight class will be boxing in London. William Encarnacion from the República Dominicana, Alberto Melian from Argentina, and right here, Robenilson, Vieira, and Oscar Valdez from Brazil and Mexico, respectively. Nice left hand to the body by Vieira. However, referee Michael Gallagher did not think so. He asked Robinson to keep that punch up above the waist. Take what you could get right here. And Vieira still looking to box from the outside. And now you can look at the shoe shining, the combination punches, as Valdez, the busier boxer, certainly more punches thrown. The work rate of Valdez, very impressive, as Vieira looks to box from the outside, as we've mentioned. He's up against the ropes, exactly where Valdez wants him. Valdez will now look to pick shots, try and bust through the guard of Vieira. He's got a full target on the chest and belly of Vieira if he wants to go for it. However, he'd likely be opening himself up to some good counter punching by Vieira. Referee Michael Gallagher issues a caution. And now Vieira does his work again, picking his shots from mid-range. Just over 30 seconds to go here in round number 2. And again, a caution issued by referee Michael Gallagher. Looping right hand over the top by Valdez, lunges forward. Vieira almost goes to a knee. Nice left-right combination by Vieira. However, it looks like there's not enough mustard on those, not to mention they're not being thrown with enough frequency. Vieira just seems to, perhaps he knows he's already going to London. Perhaps it's not as important, although I would tend to doubt that. Fighting here in front of his home crowd, he really wants to give them a treat. That round stays tied at 2-2, which means that Oscar Valdez keeps his 1-point lead, now 5-4 going into the third and final round. We'll take a look at some action here as round number 2 saw it an evenly contested one. perhaps able to catch some rest. A nice right hand, however, sails over the head of Vieira. Vieira, you see right there, that's a cuffing punch. First of all, it wasn't really thrown with any power. And you see how he's not landing those left hands. He's just in too close. The taller Vieira with the longer arms, the boxer, the natural boxer, is not doing himself any favors when he's in so close, because as you can see, he doesn't even have enough distance to get extension on those punches to turn those fists over. And as a result, they're not scoring blows. And as a result, he only scored 2 points in the last round. Reiterate, if Vieira wants to try and come away with the victory here, he needs to keep his distance. Valdez will continue to come forward. That's in his nature. It's in his DNA to keep his head down, to come forward, and to throw fists of fury. And he's going to catch Vieira like that when he does. Vieira needs to keep his distance and use his jab as a defensive weapon and not just throw it once. You cannot say this enough. They need to double, they need to triple the jabs do these amateur boxers and work off of that. There's the jab. You notice how Vieira just throws it one at a time. Throw it once, twice, 3 times, then come up with a big right hand, and then circle, use lateral movement, and keep Valdez off balance. He should be able to score enough points to come away with the victory if he tries that out. Just once, just try it. There's 1 minute and 40 seconds to go here in the round. Vieira needs to try something different. Referee Michael Gallagher issues a caution to Valdez. Valdez again looking to use his feet and his high defensive guard to get inside where he can lay shots to the body and chest and baby hooks to the head of Vieira. And down to a knee goes Robenilson Vieira. However, it wasn't from a punch. And action resumes. You hear it from the crowd. It's getting loud in here. They want to see their man win. They really, really want to see it badly. Does Vieira want to give them what they want, or is he content to throw one punch at a time from the outside? He circles to his right. His hands are down. He feels it's safe to keep him down when he's got Valdez at a few feet away, but Valdez, it doesn't take much for him to get inside there. Now the hands are up, throws that left hook to no effect, and a ripping right hand to the body by Valdez is where he wants to be, close range on the inside. 30 seconds to go here in this final round. Chopping right hand by Vieira. You hear it from the hometown crowd. They like that, not as much as referee Gallagher did, but they liked it. Overhand right by Vieira sails high. And now Vieira holds the left hand of Valdez, goes down to one knee. And with just under 10 seconds, Valdez trying to finish this one on a high note. That's it, folks. Valdez raises his hand in victory, but so does Vieira. We will get the official word in just a moment. This could be very close. Remember, Vieira down by 1. Going into this contest, he was down 3-2 in the first. It was tied up in the second, 2-2. Both of these boxers are already going to London. Which one's going to win this contest and face Alberto Melian tomorrow in the finals? There's a whole cheering section here for the Brazilian boxer. The suspense, it's so thick. It's hanging as a cloud above the ring. Upon whose head shall the rainbow shine? The end of the rainbow is a pot of gold. To the victor goes the spoils.
9-8, the blue corner.
And that victor is none other than Oscar Valdez Fierro from Mexico. Takes it by a hair, just 1 point. So it was that first round that made all the difference for the Mexican boxer, because rounds 2 and 3 were both tied. That third round 4-4, and you can take a look at some of the action here from the third round. As both boxers connect with left hands, if that wasn't a telling storyline, as both boxers connected with their left hands, it was Valdez who came back with a right hand when Vieira had not. And it was that sort of aggressive style and continuous, intuitive punching by Oscar Valdez that earned him the victory. You may as well say it came down to that one punch, because at the end it did come down to one punch. Congratulations to Oscar Valdez.